Hey, what's up, everybody? T.Maximus here with another figure review. I have not done one in a long time because basically Storm Collectibles hasn't really been releasing a whole lot lately. I mean, they've had some solid releases in the last year, but as far as like recently, they came out with Nightwolf earlier this year and then they shelved him again. I got Nightwolf already, but he's been shelved. You can't get him right now. For some reason, they shelved him. I don't know what happened, but anyways, we got Sheeva. Finally, I got Sheeva. She's been out for, I think, 2.5 months. 2 months, maybe, 2 or 3. Took me a while to get her, though, but I finally got her. So let's just get right into it. Here's the box. Storm Collectible Sheeva. The artwork looks pretty cool. As I say in most of my videos, Storm Collectibles has some of the best boxes, and I just want to put it out there because the news has been out that Storm Collectibles lost the license to the Mortal Kombat franchise. If you look on their website, you know, it's been put on YouTube already in some videos. They do not have Mortal Kombat under their licensing partners. They still have Street Fighter and Tekken, Virtual Fighter, and etc. But Mortal Kombat has been taken off, which really, really fucking sucks because they still had a lot to come out with. Cabal, Katana, Shang Tsung, Jax, Sonya Blade. They missed a lot of characters. I really wanted to see a Shang Tsung release. And all the female ninjas too, like Katana, Melina, and Jade. So hopefully they get the license back. I don't know if it's just expiration and they have to, buy it again. But from what I hear, Storm is going to be done with Mortal Kombat. So this will be the last Storm release that I haven't got yet as far as the characters go. Sheeva, she's the last one. I have every other character they came out with. Not every variant, but every character. So anyways, enough rambling. I'm going to get this box open. Here's this bio if you want to read it real quick. Pause it if you want to read it. This is Mortal Kombat Trilogy / Mortal Kombat 3 Sheeva / the original Sheeva. The first one. Alright, I'm going to take the box out of frame. We're going to get her out the box. I'm going to show you guys what she looks like fresh out the box without any switcheroos or any toying with her. So this is Sheeva right out the box. She has the calm face. She has her calm face in this one. The texture of her feels pretty like, it's kind of like soft plastic. I'm not trying to fill her boobs up here, but her chest and her back and her butt, it's all soft plastic. Almost kind of rubbery. Oops, she lost a hand. Let's see. So she stands pretty decently right out of the box. I don't see too much trouble with her standing. So let's get her back together here. So yeah, right out of the box, she's pretty much what I expected. She actually looks a little bit more light-skinned than what I thought she would look. I thought she'd be a little bit darker. But the paint job overall is really smooth looking. She's got some nice shading on there. She's got her little dragon spots like the Shokans do. So from what I hear, she's pretty tall compared to other Storm figures. So we're going to do some comparisons real quick. Here's Kung Lao next to her. Stand him up a little straighter so we can get a fair comparison. Mind you, he's wearing a hat too. Okay, so yeah, she definitely towers over him. He goes up to less than her boobs, less than her chest. So yeah, he's underneath her chest. Yeah, she's a giant. All right, there's Kung Lao. Let's do how about Kentaro, another Shokan. Okay, I think that he's definitely bigger than her. Yeah, Kentaro is bigger. He's just, he's a beast, so. As he should be bigger. In the games, he's bigger, so that makes sense. Cool. Looks good next to Kentaro. Alright, let's do a comparison with Sub-Zero real quick. Sub-Zero towers over him. Alright, I'm going to just do a couple more comparisons real quick and we'll be done with that. Here's one with Smoke. Smoke's kind of tall. He almost comes up to her chest a little more. Still though, good MK3 comparison there. Smoke and Sheeva, they were both in that game. Alright, now let's do Papa Goro, the OG, the original Shokan. Even though this is MKX style one, this is a really awesome figure, by the way. They knocked it out the park with the Goro figure. Go check my review out of him if you want, if you haven't seen it yet. This figure is fantastic. Man, it's just awesome. Has so many little trinkets on him and stuff, and just detail. So much attention to detail on him. This figure kicks ass. So I highly recommend Goro, the MKX one. He's still for sale. You can still get him for a decent price. He's not crazy yet scalped, you know. He's not on a lot of Storm figures that they don't sell. They sold out of online. You got to go on eBay or something, somewhere else to find them. And people overcharge the shit out of them. So, yeah. All right, let's get into the accessories. She comes with just 2 heads. She has the head that she comes with there. I thought she would have 3 at least. But, yeah, she doesn't have a yelling head, surprisingly. She does have a clenching her teeth, kind of I'm mad at your head. Look at the details on that. The paint job is really well done. She's got the red eyes, the horns. Sheeva looks pretty scary, I won't lie. This is not a very nice looking woman. She looks pretty demonic. She's got a cool little mohawk kind of mullet going on there. Heard she likes punk rock a lot. Yeah, that's cool though. It's a cool head. I'll probably swap the head out, actually. I like this head a little better than her super calm looking head, because she just looks a little too nice here, like she's waiting in line at the grocery store or something. Okay. Let's pop this one on. There she is with the clenchy teeth. Yeah, this is like her charging at you or doing her stomp move. If you know what I mean, when she does the teleport stomp, boom, 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 you can get her in some pretty interesting poses. Her articulation is really good. Let's see if she can do the splits. Actually, I can't say it's really good because I haven't even tried it out yet. Oh, her leg popped right out. Okay, so I don't think the splits is an option. She can kind of do the splits. Oh, nope, the leg pops out. Okay, it doesn't pop out super easy, but due to her big butt cheeks, I am going to blame it on her butt. See, these legs, they're not going to stay in because the butt blocks that articulation. So she can get pretty far splits. I never really put my figures in split mode anyway, in the splits. But she can do the Johnny Cage splits and punch in the nuts. So, yeah, they really should have came out with Johnny Cage too, Storm Collectibles. Y'all dropped the ball, man. You missed a lot of the main characters. It's a good thing I have the... This leg's actually really loose, the one that pops out. Let me see. No, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's okay. Thought I got a faulty one for a second. It did pop off pretty easy, but let me push it in there a little tighter. Okay. I don't think she was ready to do the splits, man. So you can still... Jesus. Okay. Let's pop that out again. It's not bad. It's not going to pop off real easy like the ninja arms did, the first batch of ninja arms. It's sturdy enough. So I'm just testing her real quick. Yeah, she could still do kicks and stuff. I ain't going to pose her that way anyways, so it's cool. There's no real fault to her. She's got skinny arms. She's a female. She's not real jacked like Goro or Kentaro, but she's got some muscle. She's got some definition. The articulation though is really good, except for, like I said, mine, you can't do the splits. That leg will pop off. But if you look at it, there's nothing wrong. It's not broken or anything. That's just how it pops out easily. But yeah, let's see her back again. See that the details on there is really good. Okay, I've talked a lot, so let's get back to the accessories. Shit. She's got a lot of hands. Let's get her back a little bit here. She's got a lot of hands. There's some on the left, some on the right. I think they gave her too many hands. What's up with all the hands? Storm Collectibles. What's up with all those hands? Especially these ones. They all look alike. Anyways, I don't mess with the hands too much. I'll probably take a couple of the fist hands out and put a couple of grabby hands so she can grab people and slam them. But, I mean, she came with a ton of hands. 1 set, 2 set, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of hands. I guess she does have 4 arms, so she needs a lot of hands, right? She comes with a stand for her projectile, because she comes with a projectile right here. It looks like a freaking germ or something, like the flu. You know, have you ever seen like the microscopic things of like the flu or coronavirus? It kind of looks like a coronavirus or something. I don't know. It actually looks more like an ice effect. Like this would make a cool ice effect for Sub-Zero if he froze the ground with the spikes, you know. This actually would make a really good ice effect, I think. But in the game, she doesn't even shoot a blue projectile. She shoots a flame. So what the hell is this for, Storm Collectibles? What the hell is this? Why does Sheeva have a blue spiky ice looking projectile, right? Come on, man. If you play the game, you know what's up. She does a teleport stomp, and she does the flame projectile, or she just shoots fire like Liu Kang. But it's not a dragon style fire, it's just fire. Anyways, I'm ranting. There's what it looks like next to her. It's a huge effect. So, I don't really know what to do with this thing. My dog would probably like to chew it up, but I'm not going to give it to her. Alright. I'm going to swap out a couple hands. Get grabby hands on there. My impressions of her, if anybody wants to know, I mean, she's pretty much what I expected, you know. I've seen her online already. There's been reviews out already, so I kind of knew what to expect. But it's always nice to get your hands on the figure. And I'm pleased with her. I think she's pretty cool. It's Sheeva. It's the first Sheeva release we've ever got, so I'm pretty excited about her. I've been waiting a week to get her. I paid for faster shipping on Big Bad Toy Store. I was supposed to get it in like 2 to 5 days, but it took a little longer. But they worked with me and, you know, messaged me about it. Because I hit them up, like, what's going on? You know, the label was created on Friday, and it didn't get shipped out till yesterday. So it took like 4 or 5 days for it to actually even get sent out of the post office. But anyways, I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. Overall, if you look at her here, the paint job's really good. Somebody brought it up that her little bikini strap or whatever, it doesn't line up right because of her chest piece. Like, if you do that, it'll line up, but if you let go, it kind of goes a little off. But it's nothing big to me. That's just a nitpick, you know. I think Anthony Customs pointed that out, I believe. But I'm not as picky as he is. Shout out to Anthony Customs. He does great reviews, but he's super critical and picky with his figures. That's his profession. I'm not a professional reviewer. I just like Storm Collectibles and Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I don't collect every single figure that, you know, is put out in the world. Storm Collectibles is releasing Fei Ling or whatever. Can't pronounce his name, so forgive me. From Street Fighter. He's coming out this year, and I believe Blanca is coming out, so I will be picking them up and doing reviews. But unfortunately, like I said, as far as Mortal Kombat figures go, Storm is done. It makes me sad to think about it because I have so many of them. You know, I collect them. I've got tons of them all around my room. They're all over the place. Got, you know, different setups, different deos. I've got a good collection, so I'm not too bummed out, really, because it's like, how many figures do you need? But yes, I would like them to finish the original trilogy of Mortal Kombat figures. You know, all the characters from the first trilogy. Come on, man. Put them out. And then you could add some possible, like, MK4, Deadly Alliance, Deception figures down the line. That they really could have made a lot of money if they stuck with Mortal Kombat Storm. So, hopefully, you know, they get the license again. And if they don't, there's already somebody else that's coming out with the Sub-Zero figure. And they might have the license now completely. I'm not sure. But I can't tell you if I'm going to start collecting a new line of Mortal Kombat figures, like from another company. I'm not sure yet. because I've got so many Storm figures and I don't have a whole lot of room and space for a whole new collection. So as far as Storm goes, yeah, man, hopefully they get the license back. But on that note, I'm going to give Sheeva, I don't usually grade them. I'm going to give her a, let's see. I mean, I don't have too many issues with her. You know, I'm not the pickiest guy in the world. My biggest nitpick is the leg popped out pretty easy when she did the splits, and it still does pop out a little easily. But it's not loose. It's only if you draw it out too far, it will pop because of this right here, the butt piece. There it goes. Shake a leg. But yeah, that she would have been an 8. I would have gave her an 8, but since that leg, the whole splits thing, I'm gonna give her a 7. So she's a 7 for the price tag. She's $110 plus shipping. You might as well say about $125 with taxes and shipping. So for $125, do I think she's worth it? I think Storm's overpriced anyways. They shouldn't be that much, so I don't like the price tag, but you know, that's just the way it goes. I think she should cost like 60 if you want me to be perfectly honest with you, 60 or 70. But yeah, you know, they get you because they know people will buy it. They're suckers like me. I'm a sucker for Mortal Kombat figures. She's an awesome figure. The arms stay on pretty well. Like I said, my biggest nitpick is this leg. It can kick out, but it cannot kick out very far without popping out. So that is a little bit of a bummer, but it's nothing for me because I don't actually do that with my figures anyways. She's not Johnny Cage. But yeah, I'm going to do a comparison again with her and Sub-Zero. She is a giant. See that? Look how tall she is. He's like half her size. She looks great, and she's going to look really good on display when I get her set up with some other figures. So, love Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat Trilogy. It's so freaking awesome that they came out with Sheeva, because we never had Sheeva. So, as a Mortal Kombat stan nerd since 1993 is when I got into Mortal Kombat as a kid. That's 30-some years I've been into Mortal Kombat. It's like a dream come true to get all these characters. You know, they didn't come out with these kind of characters when I was a kid. You got like 6 figures when I was a kid, 6 or 7 maybe. Jazzwares kind of sucked. They dropped the ball. Like, they did what they did. They had some decent releases, but Jazzwares really sucked overall quality wise with Mortal Kombat. I sold off all my Jazzware figures. If you like Jazzwares, I'm not knocking you. That's cool. But, I mean, with Storm collectibles to Jazzwares, it's just day and night, man. Like, Jazzwares sucks really bad compared to Storm. Storm's pretty good. They're excellent, actually. My biggest gripe with Storm is their freaking pricing and how long they space their figures out. They've taken years to get these figures out. If they dropped the new figure every other month or every 3 months, man, they would already covered all their bases, but they stretch it out to probably make more money, I reckon. I'm not sure. Or maybe the production takes longer, because I heard it's not a really big factory. So anyways, I'm done rambling. I've almost talked for 20 minutes now. If you're still listening, thank you very much. I make a lot of drum videos, and I'm sure that all my drum friends and drum subscribers probably aren't going to watch this, but if you are, shout out to you. And to my loyal Mortal Kombat subscribers, because I was making these videos, Mortal Kombat, before I was the drumming videos. They were first. But the drumming kind of took over because I just got into drumming really heavily. And Storm doesn't release figures very often. So if I didn't make drum videos, you would get one of these videos maybe once every 6 months. So anyways, I hope everybody has a good day. Go pick up Sheeva on Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I got her. She's available right now for $109. And she's worth it to me. I just wish they would, you know, drop the price a little bit. But let's get her in a pose, grabbing Sub-Zero before we go. She's going to pick him up and slam him. Just like the throw move she does on MK3. She picks you up and slams you down. She's one big bad woman. Yeah, she was pretty beastie. Great character too. I actually like to spam that teleport move a lot. And like MK9, I would mess people up with her. So she's a savage. She's badass. Shokan. T.Maximus here. Checking out. Peace.